Hey everyone, and welcome to another, or should I say the final for this season episode of the Coach Replay Show. I am one of your co-hosts, Cory Camp, and I've got Kim on, and I'm excited that we get to just reflect a little bit in this episode about season 4 and all that we've done and give you guys a little bit of info about what to expect for season 5. So, hey, Kim, good morning.
Hello, good morning. It's a rainy day here in Chicago. I wish I was outside and showing you the beautiful city, but for today, we're going to stay inside.
Yeah. We had planned on both being outside today, and it's just still a little bit chilly here in Ohio and rainy in Chicago. So let's talk a little bit about this season. Last season, Kim, I threw you into the limelight of the Coach Replay Show whenever I found out I was pregnant with our fourth and knew I was going to be out for maternity leave, and you had just joined the team. And I remember you saying, because I said, what part do you want to take in the Coach Replay Show? And you were like, that's all you. That's
None
good.
of it.
I don't want any of that.
Actually, none. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had to sit in for me for one episode, and there was someone else that came on that you were really interested in. So you hosted that one. And now you're just a full-time co-host, and it's
Here
been
we
fun.
are.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Yeah. Unexpectedly, it's been fun. I really enjoy having conversations about coaching, and it's been a great season. I think we've had some great people on.
Who's your favorite? What's your favorite episode?
So I talked to two ladies, Yoshanda and Marlene from Connecticut. They're part of the teacher residency program, and they focus on diversifying the teaching profession. And they had some really great things to say. We'll drop a link to the full episode for you if you want to check it out, if you haven't seen it. But we had a really great conversation. I had never met them, and they were new to the Coach Replay Show. And we just really focused on that conversation of how they diversify the teaching profession. And they have some really great things that they do that are kind of out of the box, and they provide licensing for people, and people don't have to worry about cost of paying for that. And so they've really taken it to the next level for folks. And I am just really happy to hear all of the things that they're doing to expand the profession. So that was a great conversation this year.
That was a really cool episode. I mean, especially because I had worked with Kirk when they first started working with Sydney, and I didn't realize the barriers that they were removing for folks to come into the profession, and not just for anybody. Like it's definitely inclusive, but they are being intentional about making sure that they are removing those barriers and inviting in all different demographics of individuals to become teachers. And I think that is so important when we have that equity conversation within education, is that our students see individuals in leadership roles that they can relate to on a number of different levels. So I think that was a good episode.
Yeah, great conversation. What about you? What was your favorite?
Our November, December focus on empowering teachers was one of my favorite themes. We had a little bit on that each season, the past few seasons, and we really focused 2 whole months on that this season. And I had great conversations throughout that. I think one of my favorites, though, was with Dr. Jennifer Porter, who works with UT On-Ramps, University of Texas On-Ramps. She came on, and she kind of flipped the question or the topic or the idea on its head and said, like, we don't need, like, stop trying to focus on how you can give teachers power. They already have power. Like, it's more about how do you unleash that power for them. And it was just, I just was like, yes, like that is a very, very good episode. So we'll definitely put the link to that full episode as well. Just so many good ones. So it's been a really good season. As we look ahead to season 5, Kim and I have done some reflecting on the heart of the Coach Replay show, which initially was designed to have two types of episodes. An episode focused on actual artifacts of coaching, whether those were videos of a teacher, teaching, or coach coaching, or scenarios and conversations, whichever those were. And we were going to have episodes where we kind of broke down those moments, so those scenarios, and talked about, what would the next move be, or what does this look like, or why is this such a good strategy? And then other episodes where we kind of talked shop about those. I think it was mid-season 2, pandemic hit, and the videos and artifacts that we had were no longer relevant. I mean, that was a far cry from what we were experiencing within the pandemic. And so we shifted, and a lot of our shows have become more of the talk show kind, what our creatives call long form. And while that's great, we love having these conversations, Kim and I also reflected a little bit on what we've been tapping into on social media for our own growth, learning, and inspiration. And it is not long form shows.
It is not.
So, so we are shaking things up. We're going to do a lot of experimentation for season 5. We are, we've got some real estate in another platform. So most of our viewers tune into us on YouTube, which is really well fit for these longer form, like interview type episodes. And we're moving on over. We're at least going to have a second home in Instagram. So we're still on all social media platforms, but that's going to be one of our primary homes. So Kim, do you want to talk a little bit about our what some of these other types of episodes they can expect from us for next season?
I'm really excited about this opportunity. As I thought about the Coach Replay show and really like how we can redefine what it looks like and change things, I thought about what I engage in and when it comes to social media. And just to let the audience know a little bit of personal information, but I this year went through a divorce, and I found myself like really thinking about, when I'm on social media, what am I engaged in? And there are some co-parenting influencers that I've connected with on Instagram, really to try to help me navigate this new life. And when I was thinking about their content and what was engaging about it, I thought about their stories and how I could get these really small snippets of information or inspiration or whatever, but it didn't take a long time, and I could choose to watch all of the stories in one or just kind of watch it as I wanted to. And when we talk to the people who are part of our creative department, that's really what people are going after, these small snippets of information. So while we still are going to have some long form, we really are going to think about Instagram Reels and how we can make things a little bit shorter and more engaging for the audience. I'm excited to navigate this arena with Cory, and this is new for us. And so it's gonna be uncomfortable and clunky and like awkward at times, perhaps. But my hope is that this is the last time that we're sitting at a table talking like this, because I want to be on the move. I want to be outside. I want to be recording these episodes. We've got a lot of really great ideas of how we can, of things that we can do. And we'll save some of those for, our intro into season 5, but we are going to shake things up. And so we want you to follow us on Instagram. We want you to really be engaged with us in that way too.
Yeah. So Kim and I have already started posting a little bit of content on our personal and professional Instagrams. And then we'll be officially coming to the Sydney Apps Instagram channel in August when we kick off season 5. So you can expect reels from us there. We'll also post them in YouTube Shorts if you're a YouTube fan, or Facebook Stories, and Facebook Reels. So I'm excited because I know while you've been looking for content to help you navigate your divorce and that life for you, I've been looking for content to navigate being a mom of a little one again, because my older children are 7 and 11 and 13. And so it's been a while since I've navigated newborn life and helping get kids to milestones. And I too find myself looking to certain people's reels and content. And sometimes I'll dive into a blog or maybe a little bit longer video, but it's really that kind of short form content that, you know, when I've got a few moments between a meeting or I'm waiting to walk into a school building before I meet with a teacher, I'm just kind of tuning into that and getting a lot of great information. So we hope to bring that same experience to you all and let you get to know us a little bit better. As Kim said, we are women on the move. So you're going to get to see a lot of Chicago, I imagine. And you're going to see a little bit of my opposite world here in the village, in my gardens.
Opposite but beautiful in a very different way. Yeah.
Yes. So we're really excited. So be sure to follow us on Instagram if you haven't already. And join us for season 5. If you've got things that you really are hoping we cover content on, things that you know you're going to need as you move into the school year, or that you want to see more of, you want to dive more into a particular topic from season 4, let us know. So I cannot wait. So anyways, it's been a wonderful season. I can't believe we're already talking about the 5th season, which means 5 years of doing the Coach Replay show we're about to embark on. So never in my wildest imagination did I think a couple of interviews on some great coaching topics would turn into this show. So I'm excited to have a co-partner in on this. So
happy to be here for the ride.
All right. Well, we will see you all next season, season 5. We'll be putting out more information. We'll be reminding you of some things, but do follow, and subscribe to all of our channels, whichever meets your needs the most. But if you're new to Instagram, so are we. So head on over there. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a great summer.
Bye now.